Welcome back for another episode. Aunt and Andrew. This time, we are breaking down the ultimate reason why we have our slogan of family is everything.
Until it's not. I'm
and it's
Aunt.
not. Well, I'm Andrew, but it's not anymore, right? It's so
No.
sad.
I know. So bad. Did you watch Jersey? Did you love it?
Of course.
Or were you surprised?
I was. No,
I was a
wasn't
little
surprised.
disappointed. I'll be honest.
I didn't like
with
how
you.
Margaret brought up Jennifer's or what she said about Jennifer's daughter.
Horrible. I
Disgusting.
just couldn't take Margaret this episode. I'll be very, very, very honest with you. But let's start at the beginning. If you want to see Irish step dances, an Irish flag, Irish music, Irish balloons, Irish food, Irish whiskey, Irish music, go to Paulie's.
It was pretty intense.
It was pretty intense. And he has a beautiful
the apartment's
apartment.
amazing. Or the condo,
and I love that Dolores is driving his Rolls Royce now. But for a bunch of Italians from New Jersey, it was a bit much. It was a bit much. Yeah, it was. And I'm honest, I don't really like a theme party. They had too many this year. They already did like the rollerblade party.
Oh, yeah.
And then they did some of the theme. There was some of the theme. In Ireland, they dressed the same. We have to wear this. We have to wear that. We're wearing this. It's just too much. I don't like all these themes. To me, it's just a costume, and it shows that they're playing a part in a show, not a reality show.
I guess I will say this. I think it's so weird watching them in like these outfits get into these big life-changing fights.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. But I have decided that Rachel is the new Jackie, and I just want her to STFU. No. She is sort of Jackie.
No.
Rachel is the new Jackie.
No, she's far more. She's got a lot more in her tank than Jackie does. Don't short her like that. Jackie is like Alex McCord low.
Oh, Jackie is Alex McCord. Okay, I can see that connection. By
the way, we're going to be doing recaps on Roni Legacy and St. Bart's.
I can't wait. It's going to be so good. I know.
My prediction, Jill Zarin is doing it, and she's going to come surprise.
Exactly. Yeah, that should be good. I want to say that Joe had his armies. Missy said that, and we'll call him Melissa Missy now. I like it better. Okay. Missy said that the 20s was her era, but she also said that the 80s was her era when they did the rollerblading. So in other words, whenever Missy gets to dress up, it's her era.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm telling you, I am so over that St. Melissa routine. I can't take it. Her and Marge are as guilty as any two people ever were in a reality show, a housewife show.
Melissa made a huge mistake, and I'm going to tell you why.
Oh,
this is like, again, I don't even know how to read it. I mean, she made a huge mistake, but it's something where like, I don't look at her as being stupid for it. We've watched this since the beginning, right? So we know
from the beginning,
Teresa used to create a lot of this stuff and embellish it and make it bad. The scandals, Kim D, the salon, like all those things.
Oh,
right?
I went to the salon. I read the book 17 times.
And for the first, and so on paper, as Melissa's hearing Danielle talk about this, all she can think and assume for very good reason.
Okay.
Teresa put her up to this because that's what Teresa used to do with all these different people.
Oh,
now what Melissa, because wasn't really thinking and she took the bait.
Okay.
Is forgetting is that Jennifer Aydin's obsessed with Teresa, will do whatever Teresa would want to do. Even if Teresa didn't say it, Jennifer's going to want to do what Teresa would want her to do.
Yes.
Now, Jennifer didn't even want to bring this up. Danielle Cabral has been watching this show for years too.
Yes.
She's related to Caroline.
Yes.
She knows exactly what these people did to stay relevant.
Well, she's an ex of Caroline, isn't she? They're not still together.
Or something, whatever. Yeah. But she's probably watched it when she was on it. Hello.
Yeah, maybe.
So you don't think she knows all the little dirty tricks? She knew by bringing this up at this party was going to create such a show. She was going to
Danielle. Danielle's brilliant.
She's brilliant.
Her first time housewife. I loved her. And you know what the best part about Danielle is? She gets all Staten Island quick.
She does.
And you can't stop her, and she's not stopping. And that's what I like about her. She's finally, you know what Marge hates about her is Marge finally met her match.
Yeah, I think
because let's face it, Jennifer Aiden is good, but she's not as good as Marge.
She's getting better.
She's getting better, but she's not as
she had a good
good.
Season.
She's got nothing with Dolores is afraid of her. All of the rest are afraid of her. Danielle came in, guns a-blazing, ready to bang, 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 bang. And I'm telling you, Danielle is housewife gold.
She is. No,
because she's not afraid to take any of them on, because a lot of housewives will come on and they're a little timid, especially the first season. They don't want to ruffle feathers. They're afraid that everybody's going to attack them, because what show's famous for attacking them? Oh, OC. I mean, the new one just automatically gets attacked. And she just came in like, okay, you want to attack me? Go ahead, attack me.
You know what she did different than most? Most come in and their like comfort. They come in hot around what's comfortable for them. They're like, oh, this is my charity. This is my daughter. I'm going to adopt this one. I'm going to do this.
Well, she came in with bougie kids.
She kind of, her comfortable zone, she kind of came in like very normal. Where most of the other women don't come in hot is their like moments of like weakness where they get mad or they get angry and I like that Danielle is super authentic. Whether it's angry, mad, sad.
Well, she's authentic because it's her first season. They're always authentic their first season. I tell you that.
But she
did take risks. She did take risks.
And a lot of them don't take risks.
I want to say
Jackie.
Jackie.
If I was Jackie, I would have believed that the rumor was true about my husband to have a storyline.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well,
I would have been like, honey, we got to pretend that you like looked at someone the wrong way or something just so that I can stay relevant.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't crazy I'm over the theme parties. Like, couldn't they have just had Irish night without looking like it was 1920s and Prohibition? Because Prohibition in the 1920s was here. I don't know if it was in Ireland. Did they really ever ban alcohol in Ireland? I am just
Probably
saying.
not.
No, that's why I'm saying it didn't quite make sense for the theme. But I want to officially say little Frankie does not look like Leo DiCaprio.
Oh, yeah. He had a weird scene. Like, they used to put him up on such a big pedestal.
Yeah.
And now, and like literally they just love to like now make him into this like very comfortable, doesn't like do much, but he's
right. I want to say
a hard worker.
I think that Margaret and Melissa manipulated all of this the whole year. Margaret looked so guilty at that party. Her eyes were shifts. They don't stop. If you watch her now, it could be whatever she's taken. I don't know. But if you watch Margaret, even when she's in the background, the eyes are always looking, and she doesn't drink ever. So she is one of the only ones who is always aware of what's going on. And even I can see her saying my name. I can see her saying my name. She's clear across the room. How can you tell she's saying her name?
And I think
I'm just saying, though, she doesn't stop manipulating and calculating every single move.
Even Bravo said that. She's continuing to build a war chest.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like Battleship with her. Honest to God. Yeah. It's like playing Battleship.
I will say that I felt as if I felt that with Melissa, and I had something to say and I just forgot about it. Oh no.
Oh, get it back. I thought Melissa at the very, very end, sitting there at the pool with her thing and just her flip-flops. Like, she was all so stressed. Was calculated. It came back to me. Calculated.
Came back to me. I have a feeling that one of the big hurdles that they won't be able to get over regarding this situation, the Giudices and the Gorgas, is that they probably agreed after that meeting that Melissa wasn't a part of to not talk about it on the show.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, Teresa technically didn't talk about that meeting on the show.
Correct.
But she did bring up that she heard that rumor.
Right.
So there's going to be semantics around don't talk about it. And that's going to be Teresa's go-to to be like, I didn't talk about us going to your house, but I no one said like, and she'll be like, Jennifer brought it up. And then I just said, I heard that too. And
well, I think that
because if you go back to that scene, Jennifer goes, I met with her and she said this. And then Teresa's like, yeah, I guess like I kind of heard that too. You can tell she's uncomfortable that she's not supposed to talk about it. Right. And I think that she's probably right. She's like, because we all know Melissa and Joe would have talked about it.
Well, no, I think that Louis went to Joe. Joe told Melissa. Louis told Teresa. They said, oh, we're not going to use it. But in the background, Melissa and Marge were figuring out a way to use it should it come up. And Teresa was figuring out a way to use it if it came up.
How did you know that? Did you call Dietl?
Bo
Dietl?
He is one of the leading top private investigators in America.
He admitted on Watch What Happens Live.
I just want to bring this all around. Bo Dietl is very good friends with Bernie Kerik. Bernie Kerik is very good friends with Rudy Giuliani. Rudy Giuliani had a Four Seasons moment, and we get back to Vanderpump Rules and
because
Rachel.
So did Rachel at the nail salon.
I just was bringing that all together.
Oh, totally. That was one of our first videos on the talk.
6 degrees of separation.
So
there
close.
You go. So close. But Bo Dietl is friends with Bernie Kerik, who is friends with the Manzos. He was in an episode with them about their guard dogs once, way back when.
And then didn't they do the police fundraiser for him too, or something?
Or whatever, because he went to prison.
Oh, okay. So
Kerik.
I don't believe, I have a feeling that.
But the Gorgas do have an army.
I also think that Joe isn't I think there's going to be another thing of semantics about the Gia conversation.
Oh, well, Gia, Gia should never, the name
I don't think
Gia
she said what
never come out of Joe Gorgas' mouth ever again, or Melissa's.
I don't think that he
Oh, and congratulations to Gia Giudice. She graduated from Rutgers University, and right now she is down in the Bahamas with her father this week.
Oh, that's fun. Is the hot boyfriend with her?
Oh, I don't know about the hot boyfriend. I know I just saw her and her dad, and he picked her up and had flowers and balloons for her, and they all love each other, right? You can't say they don't love each other.
Joe Giudice.
I love Joe Giudice, Juicy Joe. I almost want to go to the Bahamas and just live. Where in the world?
Oh my God, let's hire him. Let's see if we can pay his appearance fee.
No, I would love to do that. I would just I'm here in the Bahamas, and
let's see if we can do a live pod with him in the Bahamas.
Oh, that would
be our end.
Be awesome. Let's go to the Bahamas. Yeah,
let's do it. That would be our
Joe
end.
Giudice, if you're watching this, I think you're great.
And then we can go during Bravocon. So maybe we'll change our plans and we'll do a satellite live interview from the Bahamas to Bravocon.
That would be good. Bravocon needs us. I don't know why they don't have us as a special guest on Watch What Happens Live, because we're far more entertaining. Those people don't even know what they're asking half the time.
Exactly. And also they should have us host a family panel at Bravocon. Because
sure.
Who better to host it than Aunt and Andrew?
Where family is everything.
Until it's not. But
exactly.
For us. Godson,
and I thought it was very funny that Gorga was being held back and going, Nate, oh, don't hold him back. Don't hold him back.
I know, but it was funny because Fuda, I think John Fuda is actually a good guy. He seems really normal because he puts his arm.
I like Fuda better than Rachel.
Oh, yeah, I do too. He's real. Yeah. He puts his arm right around Gorga. Like, he wasn't being dramatic. He was just like, he knew how to break up a fight.
Yeah. Oh, maybe he's been in a few.
I think so.
He does run like a car service. So
didn't she say that he had went away? No.
Did he go away? Who hasn't gone away?
He's in a business that makes me. It's like trucking.
Oh yeah,
paving,
I'm surprised
cementing.
Frank Senior hasn't gone away. You know, he lost his law license. Frank Senior.
Yeah, but he's like,
he was a lawyer. He lost his license. He was debarred.
Yeah, he's like Carla Fastiola's husband.
Were you surprised that Paulie didn't what do you call it? Propose? But then remember, he is married. It's hard to give a woman a ring and say, will you marry me when I'm already married to somebody else? And the divorce, and we've been separated for 10 years, but there's no divorce going on.
Exactly.
So he really can't.
I mean, I think that the only thing that I wasn't super happy about that is going to be difficult to watch, I think, at the reunion is this idea that, like,
I can't wait for the reunion.
Teresa and Joe have never addressed on camera the idea, and I guess Melissa's involved too, and now Louis, but for less time. Why can't we just not have problems? Like, we don't have to like each other. We don't have to be like, can we just, like, why can't we just go to work and behave when we're working? Like, because this is a job.
Yeah, it is a job.
And like, maybe have a little bit of conflict.
There's
or like
too much. Listen, the first scene with the Gorgas at the christening went bad.
Yeah, I guess it changed.
And remember, at that time, little Joey Gorga was saying, "You're my father, you're my father."
I remember.
And that was showing then that even Joey's mom and dad were always Teresa. And it all comes back from that. And you can't tell me the fact that little Joey Gorga has got a Napoleon complex doesn't make it worse, because it does.
Yeah.
It just does. You can be in short stature and not have a Napoleon complex, but he has one big time. That's why he has a little army. That's why he has a little army around him. Frank and Joe, and now Fuda. What's Fuda's name?
Oh, yeah. And Fessler's husband, he's just boring.
So boring.
I actually would love to see Evan Goldschneider with Fessler and Fessler's husband with Jackie.
Oh, yeah. They would go together better. Yeah. Well, Evan really doesn't bring anything to the table either, except
you're
a little
out
cute.
Of your mind.
I don't like Evan at all. What does he bring? Nothing.
He's
just
Jackie's
cute.
husband. He can't overpower his wife. He probably lays low. He probably needs a personality to bring him out.
I don't know. They've said things about him too.
Oh, we know.
But I am ready for the wedding. I am. It's in 3 days, supposedly, according to this timeline. That was an awful lot of stress if it was really finished in 3 days. Now, do you think that, okay, obviously this party was the season finale.
Yeah.
But were they really having the season finale so close to the actual wedding? Wouldn't you think that there'd be a week or 2 or 3 in between the filming? I mean, that's really close unless they're lying about the filming timeline.
No, I don't think so, because I think that they were always planning to have, I don't think that they stopped filming because the women are all at the wedding.
No, so I know. And you know what? If the party really happened 3 days before the wedding, then considering everything that went down at the party, those chicks weren't going to miss the wedding, were they? They weren't going to be like, "Oh, Melissa, what would happen to you was terrible. I'm not going to the wedding."
See, I'm surprised. No. Well, Margaret didn't stay though long for dinner or whatever.
Well, she was still there though. She showed up. A lot of people leave. A lot of people leave after dinner, so it's no big deal.
I have a feeling that they were planning on...
And that's an example of Margaret playing both sides, though. If she still went to the wedding, but then
I think they're all under contract. I think that
Well, Melissa didn't go.
Yeah, but I think that it was probably an add-on thing, and she's now wasn't going to get paid for it. I think they did the whole season, and but it's cheaper for them on the back of house people. Production, camera people, sound people, for them to keep going.
I understand
the talent
that.
Definitely was.
I'm just going to say there was no way in hell Margaret wasn't going to the wedding. There was no way in hell Rachel wasn't not going to go to the wedding. There was no way in hell that Jackie wasn't going to go to. Well,
Teresa also. Here's the other thing. Teresa,
I'm just saying it was their way of making sure they got their screen time. They've got their time.
No, but I also don't think it was a fight where anyone else was involved and they didn't have to pick sides. Teresa didn't really. It was an old thing that happened that finally hit the surface.
Well, I don't know. Margaret and Danielle were at it.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with Teresa.
And then Aiden was at it with Margaret. So I mean,
Aiden's in the wedding.
I know that. That's what I'm saying, though.
So is Bill.
I know he's a groomsman.
I can't believe it.
I thought he looked one of the best house husbands last night in his outfit.
I like that he always tries to bring Joe and Teresa back together.
Yeah, because he's a family guy.
Well, I think he also is no bullshit, and he feels like, what do you mean you can't figure this out? And he also
how would you rate the season as a whole? What would you give it?
It's so hard to do this because of Vanderpump.
Oh, so you really think like me without it? Without Vanderpump, it would have been a better season. They shouldn't have had them with their season finales back to back either. It was too much, really. Too much to have both back to back because Vanderpump, I mean, I watched Real Housewives of New Jersey, but I didn't watch it twice.
Yeah.
Pump, I might watch it again, Pump.
I might too. It was too good.
It was so good.
Yeah. But I will say that
next week we have double reunions.
Yes. And also the best part about this whole thing is that Peacock is going to be airing the reunions unedited.
Ah, so good.
It's amazing.
Both?
I only heard Vanderpump.
I know. Oh, they need to do that all the time. Just let it go, let it go,
and
let it
Jackson,
go.
Brittany, I want that show back.
Oh yeah, that was fun. I watched 2 episodes of it and it was good.
And they've stopped now. I have a feeling it had to do with money
makes the world go around the world.
A mark, a yen, a buck, or a pound.
A mark, a yen, a buck, or a pound.
Yes,
exactly. It makes a lovely sound. Money, 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 money,
wow.
money, money, money. Ooh.
That's how we'll take you off the air tonight on this review.
I probably just had an infringement of a copyright.
I don't think so. But
okay, I hope not.
Anywho, we'll catch you on the next one. Ciao, y'all.
Bye.